How are you, doll? Of course the part's still open. As a matter of fact, I was just going to call you back for a callback. Yes, that is funny. You can stop laughing, doll. It's not that funny. Can I be frank with you? You know, Tammy's my personal favorite name in the whole wide world. We should get together for an audition. Yeah, I'll have to call you back.
Hi, but you're here early. Who is that calling?
Wrong number.
You're calling back the wrong number?
Yeah, it's a new hobby of mine.
Whatever. Hey, I tried to call you last night and you weren't home.
Right, I stayed here late to work on the script rewriting.
Script? Frank, you gave me the script to do yesterday. Don't you remember? Here, let's come over. Are you all right?
Novel. My novel rewrites. Did I say script?
I think you're working a little too hard, dear.
You're right.
You smell like a distillery.
Oh, for Pete's sake, Jan. So I had a couple. Big deal.
Don't get sore, honey. It's just a little early in the day to be drinking, don't you think? And you know I care about you, and you look so tired.
Say, I got an idea.
I guess you're not that tired.
After the uncertainties of the show are cleared up, how about the two of us take a nice long weekend together, like before?
That sounds so nice, Frank. What do you mean the uncertainties with the show?
Well, you know, television, Hollywood, that stuff. A lot of pressure, huh, kid?
The television deal.
Sure, that's all we've heard about for the last month now. Night nurses going to television. No more just our voices on the radio. Pretty soon the whole jumping country will be able to see our beautiful faces. Not to mention your gorgeous names.
I understand it's all pretty much up in the air.
Well, I hear it's going to happen soon. Of course, we'll go along for the ride. Sounds like fun, huh?
Yeah, well, Frank, this move from radio to television or film or whatever hasn't happened yet.
It will.
We don't know that.
So sue me, Jan. I don't know it, but I feel it.
Yeah, well, Frank, you feel a lot of things. Yes, and that's a big if Night Nurses and its production team do go to Hollywood. Why couldn't I be the director there?
Be realistic, babe. A woman director in Hollywood?
Oh, I see. I forgot.
Not to worry, though. I'll take care You know, Jan, you're right. I should be more tidy. Say, you don't look so good. Maybe you should go get some fresh air.
I think you're right.
Say, could you be a doll and bring me back some coffee?
Bring you back some coffee? Oh, all right. I'll be back soon.
Oh, Frank, where were you this morning? I woke up alone. I'm assuming I got the part.
Gee, you're still here? Of course you got the part. But you can't be walking around like this. Go get dressed, will you,
Oh,
Mama?
Frankie, did you like the way I acted last night?
You should have won an award. Now, be a good little girl and go get dressed.
Oh, Frankie.
Just a second. What's your name again?
Lucy! Lucy Gousset.
That's right. I'm just testing.
Did I pass?
Yeah, sure. How do you spell that?
Goose. What's so funny?
Your name is Lucy Goose?
Gousset?
In tonight's episode of Night Nurses, Miss Lucy Gousset
Oh,
Well-
Frankie!
what?
Will you please help me with my dress?
Gee, sure, doll. But hurry up, will you? Rehearsal's gonna start any minute.
I am so excited, Frankie. I've never done anything like this before.
Yes, it is exciting. Don't get your stress. Hello, Frank Morris. Casting. Who? Ginger. Ginger, of course I remember you. You're the girl with the nice, easy smile. How are you, doll? Of course the part's still open. As a matter of fact, I was just going to call you back for a callback. Can I be frank with you? We should get together for an audition. I'll pay back.
I'm back with your coffee. I stopped by your dressing room and picked you up a clean shirt. You look like you slept in this one. Who's that calling? Another wrong number?
Advertisers.
That's right. They wanted to run that Eskimo copy tonight. I talked with them yesterday.
Fine.
You know the one I mean.
Yeah, the dumb one about Eskimo housewives or whatever the heck it was.
Well, where is it?
I filed it.
Frank, you didn't throw it away.
No, I said I filed it. It's in the file cabinet.
Well, what did you file it under?
I filed it under duress.
Oh, Frank, you're such a big help. I think we have a problem. I think you drank the coffee and filed the bottle.
Here, let me look. Look under C for crap.
Very clever, Frank. Well, it's not here.
Well, keep looking.
Frank, you shut my face in the door.
Sorry, Jan.
What's the matter with you?
I was only trying to help.
Just let me look. Don't help. I found it.
Oh, I found it.
What found it, my first script. Frank, who is this?
Well, if it isn't Lucy, right on time. Jan, this is the actress I told you about for tonight's show. Lucy, this is Jan Meyer, assistant director and actress on Night Nurses.
Oh, how exciting.
Yes, isn't it? Did I hear you say your first script?
Frankie, I have to be honest with you.
No, you don't.
Remember that play I told you I was in high school? Well, I wasn't exactly in the play.
Oh, Frank, she wasn't exactly in the play.
And I didn't really see the play either.
Oh, Frank, she didn't really see the play either.
But I once went steady with a guy whose older brother had a radio.
She once went steady with the guy whose older brother had a radio.
Well, there you go. Jan, this coffee's black. You know I like cream in my coffee, but don't worry, doll. I'll go get it myself.
Fine, Frank, now give Lucy and I a chance to get acquainted.
On second thought, maybe I should learn to drink it black.
No, Frank, goodbye.
But
I'd like some coffee. Why don't you give me some coffee, doll? Bye-bye. So, Lucy, I didn't quite catch your last name or where you come from or how you got this job.
Well, my last name is Gousset.
How pretty. Is that French?
I don't know. I made it up. Jersey, what was that last question? I forget when there's that many.
How did you get this job?
Oh, yeah. I read about it in Drama Call.
Drama call, that rag sheet? Do you have your copy with you?
Sure, but you have to give it back.
Let me guess. Add circle and lipstick?
Yeah, but the part's been cast.
Wanted. Young, beautiful, sexy, single, ladies with big, huge, brown eyes, needed for major role in top radio show. Contact casting director Frank Morris only. Liberty Studios. No experience necessary.
That's me. Gee, I was lucky to get this part. You know, it was just last week I was working down at the Foodomatic on 43rd Street. You know, the one next to the fish market with the big smiling fish sign that blinks on and off. And, you know, I always thought that fish looked too happy for a fish that just got caught. So anyway, I'm loading the machine with the pastrami and rye and that awful yellow pudding that no one ever eats. And of course, the corned beef hash. Why do they call it corned beef hash anyway? There's no corn in it. And no beef as far as I can tell, just hash. They should call it mashed hash. Ever think about things like that? So anyway, another nail. But I decided right then and there, that's it. I'm going to be an actress. Now everybody told me it was going to be tough. And boy, were they right. It took me a whole week to get this part.
A whole week?
Yeah, the line was always busy. How long did it take you to get through?
Oh, about 15 years. Just about as long as I've been waiting for my coffee. Why, Frank, what a surprise.
Lucy, did you want some coffee?
Never mind, Frank.
So, did you girls have a nice visit?
The usual girl talk. This coffee is cold.
Are you mad about something?
I'm mad. I'm snorting mad. That's night, Frank.
Olive, how nice to see you.
Hot won't be for long, you two-bit, half-baked Casanova casting director. We had a meeting yesterday. Where were you?
Excuse me.
Where were you, Frank?
Excuse me. The part's been cast.
Who is this?
This is the new talent that I hired for tonight's show, Lucy Goose.
Goose? Yeah, she looks like a goose.
That's what I say.
That's right. I'm sorry, Lucy. Gousset. And
honey. I'm 10% of Miss DeMayo.
10%? Mr. Mayo must be huge!
What? Frank, this bimbo's making me pretty hot under the collar.
Well, that's good, because you're not so hot above it.
Cut the crap, my man. I've got some big news about tonight's show, so listen up. Number one, Mr. Mellencamp, a Hollywood producer, is coming to tonight's show, obviously to see my client, Cynthia, our star, and my client, and the only star in this production, I might add. Number two, like all good agents, I work like a dog night and day to see to it that everything's perfect for my client. And as for you, the so-called stage manager, you better make sure everything runs smooth tonight, Frank. No screw-ups. I don't mind taking full credit for the success of my client, but if anything goes wrong, I'm holding you personally responsible.
A Hollywood producer in the house tonight? Oh, if I could kiss you!
Don't you dare, master.
This is just the boost my career needs.
Your career? Your career doesn't need a boost. It needs its last rites. Why, if it wasn't for this show, your hair couldn't get apart.
We'll just see about that.
Let me remind you who's the star of this show. As her agent, my chest swells with pride.
Your stomach must be even prouder.
You better be careful what you say, Goose.
Goose, huh? Well, at least I'm not a hog like you. You even have hog written on your purse.
What are you talking about? Frank gave me this purse for Hanukkah. It even has my initials on it. See? Harvia Olive Goldlax.
Yeah, hog.
Frank! Goose hog is a hog.
Please, we're all professionals here.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go. I still need some coffee.
Okay. Going.
I don't forget these insults, Frank. They don't call me the elephant woman for nothing.
Elephant woman? I think they call you that because you're so
Let me remind you, if anything goes wrong tonight, I'm going to hold you responsible.
Well, you know what I always say?
What?
You know.
No, what?
I guess I can't remember. I must not say it anymore.
What mind you had is going, Frank. I'll get that. Hello? Who? There's no one here by that name. Imagine some girl calling for the caster of love.
Well, did she leave a number?
I gotta get going, Frank. I can't waste any more time with you. I've got a ton of things to do. Don't say it, Frank. I'm not in the mood. Mr. Mayo's much too busy preparing for Hollywood, so Cremora will stand in for her at rehearsal.
Cremora? Great. We haven't had a voodoo spell cast in days.
Cremora doesn't do voodoo, you idiot. She consults the stars.
I don't care if she consults Charlie McCarthy himself. Where is she? Rehearsal's going to start in a minute.
Well, I don't know. She was with me on the elevator.
Isn't there a weight limit on the elevator?
Very funny, Frank. Very funny. You know, I don't come here to get insulted.
That's true. You could go just about any place.
Right, Buster, and don't you forget.
Olive, wait.
What now?
Here, these are for you. somebody would invent a machine that could answer the phone when you're not there. You know, take a brief message, a name, a number, time of day they called. That way, when I got back, I could just go ahead and give them a call. That's a stupid idea. Was that the phone? I thought I heard the phone.
No.
Oh. Give me that.
Never gonna work between you and Ginger.
What's wrong with Ginger?
She's a Virgo.
They all say that.
Excuse me, the part's been cast. Huh? I said the part's been cast.
Laura, where have you been? Oh, I see. Paying off the mortgage at the donut shop. Laura. I mean, Lucy, this is Laura Bismarck. She's Miss DeMayo's understanding.
Why are you sitting if you're a stand-in?
No, she's Miss DeMayo's understudy. You see, Kimura takes her place at rehearsal. Miss DeMayo never lowers herself to come to rehearsal.
Oh, so she lowers you.
Who are you? Oh, I'm sorry, Kimura. This is Lucy Doucet. She's in tonight's show.
A budding thespian? I am not. I'm an actress. Oh, want a donut? Sure. So, Miss DeMayo never comes to rehearsal? Never.
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 Never, Frank must have stepped out for a few minutes.
I suppose in all her days adding news about tonight's show? That huge Hollywood producer from Hollywood is coming to tonight's show. His name's Mr. Melanchthon, and he's going to take Miss DeMayo back to Hollywood with him. Which means, of course, that I'll be going with him. The first thing I'm going to do is have breakfast with Gary Cooper. And then I'll have lunch with Clark Gable, and dinner with Cary Grant, and maybe dessert with Marlon Brando. Haven't you read this month's photo play? Marlon Brando is much too involved with his new hot romance to have dessert with you. I'm sure that whatever girl Marlon Brando is saying would never be competition for me. Never. 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 Never.
No thanks. Why my being here?
Do not read. I'll read everything.
And you too, Peter.
So what's it like being a stand-in? Oh, that's nothing. I just do that to help out. I'm actually a licensed cosmetologist. And I'm Miss DeMayo's astrologer.
No.
Yes. My real name is Madame Cremora. I see the stars through the stars. What's your sign? You? Another daughter, Lucy. Oh, you have a beautiful lifeline. I don't usually do this with someone I've just met, but would you like your palm read? Well, I don't know. Red might clash with my outfit. No, I mean, would you like your fortune told? Oh, how exciting!
Hello?
You were with someone last night, a man,
No, I'm sorry. Frankie's not here.
and he's changed your life.
Changes? There are no changes. There are no callbacks or auditions.
I see great love and great success. But there's a problem in love? Yeah. Okay, love.
No problem. I'll give him the message.
So, I see you and Lucy have become quite close. How sweet.
We've been waiting. Is that a problem?
No love, no problem.
But there is a problem. A Lucy?
Yeah, there's a lot of that going around these days.
We need to get started, Frank.
You're right. Everybody just grab your scripts and let's get to work. Okay. Everybody knows there's a big radio or television producer in the house tonight, so let's everybody pay attention and do your best. Let's go ahead and look over some of the script rewrites that I worked on last night. Is there a problem?
Nothing. Go on.
Great. Now, Lucy. Lucy. Doll. Come here. Yeah, now, Lucy, you are familiar with the current plot of the show, right?
Kinda. No.
But you do know something about the characters.
No. Why don't you briefly fill her in, Frank?
Sure. Night Nurses takes place in a big city hospital. Cynthia DiMeo, our star, plays the benevolent head nurse, Nurse Head. Get it? Head nurse, Nurse Head. Anyway. Over the years, Jan and I played many roles.
On stage and off. Nothing. Please go on.
Right now, I'm playing a doctor with amnesia. We call him Dr. Doctor. Get it? He has amnesia. He can't even remember his name, so we call him Dr. Doctor. Forget it. Anyway, Jan plays Nurse Mary.
Oh, Mary, I get it. Mary.
Right. Now, every week on the show, we have a patient with a problem. That's where you come in.
Oh, how exciting.
This week, our patient has been in a coma for 20 years.
You're perfect for this, Lucy.
Now, pay attention, Doc. We call this character Patient Betty Bailey. Do you get it? She's been in a coma for 20 years, so she's very patient. So we call her Patient Betty Bailey. She just lies there all day long, so she's really patient. A coma! Do you get it?
Give it up, Frank. Give it up. So I'll turn to page 12 of this script Frank worked so hard on last night. Lucy, honey, as Frank just explained, your character's in a coma. So where it says in the script, patient moans, that's you. Can you do that, dear?
Sure. Oh. 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 Oh.
That's fine, dear. You can stop now.
Yeah, dog. It's great moment.
Oh, I never had a lesson.
Okay, everyone. Let's go from the top of page 12. We'll go from my right. What was that?
Yeah, what was that?
From sweetheart, would you mind not eating for a few moments?
Okay, from the top. What was that?
Yes, what was that?
It sounds like it's coming from room 222.
That's patient Betty Bailey's room. She's been in a coma for 20 years, the poor dear. No one ever comes to visit her. We're the only family she has.
Lucy,
Oh. 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 Oh.
listen.
Oh.
What is she trying to say?
Oh.
When she's out of the poem, those are Cynthia's lines. See how it's written? You never speak.
Never,
Never.
never, ever. Frank, you're not that helping matters. Lucy, honey, as Frank just explained, your patient Betty Baby, when she's in the coma, when she's out of the coma, those are Cynthia's lines. In other words, you're the moaning patient and Cynthia's the speaking patient. Why?
Because, doll, Cynthia's the star and she wants the lines. Besides, you moan so well.
Oh, Frankie, thank you.
There, Jan, are you satisfied? Fine, that's a wrap. Rehearsal's over. Any questions?
Oh, yeah. When's your birthday?
October, why?
Because, due to the importance of tonight's show, Miss DeMayo's asked me to draw up a special astrological chart, and she wanted to make sure that your sign would screw everything up.
I don't believe in that junk.
Of course you don't believe in that junk. You're a Libra. Libras are supposed to be skeptical.
Don't you have some hair to perm or something?
Come on, Lucy. I'll go over your script with you again and make sure you understand everything. Understand what? I'm sick of doing this. Let's go get some pastries. Tell me more a bit about Mr. Melancar in Hollywood. And if we have time, maybe later I'll touch up your bleach job. Tell me more about Libras.
Frank, I need to talk with you.
If it's about Lucy, don't worry. She understands.
I hope so. You know how Cynthia can be, especially on the show so important to her, to all of us. Frank, why did you hire that girl?
For Pete's sake, Jan. She doesn't have any lines. All she has to do is moan. And she does that good.
Well, I wouldn't know. See, I really want to do a number after your pre-show warm-up.
A number? Oh, Jan, it's too late. I don't have time to run it through Cynthia.
Who cares about Cynthia? One quick number. I'll tell Fran to be ready.
A little showcase for Melancar, huh?
That's a cheap shot. After all I do for the show, one quick number. I don't appreciate your flippant attitude.
All right, all right. We got the song. Did anybody ever tell you you're very sexy when you're angry? You're the classiest broad I know.
Last name's Rod, Frank.
You know what I mean. You're a class act. There, is that better?
Much better. Okay, I have a lot of work I need to get done before the show starts. I'll check back with you in an hour.
Sure. Thanks, Doc.
Frankie! Frankie, could you help me with my moans?
Yeah, sure, Doc. Help is on the way.
Frank? Frank?
Oh, Frankie! Show me those deep breathing exercises again. Oh, Frankie! Which one was Mr. Melancar from Hollywood? I don't know. I've never seen him before. Yeah, I think so. Maybe it's that guy right there in the long shirt. See, he's not fat enough. Producers take a lot of lunches. Maybe it's this guy right here in the front row. No, he's got way too much hair.
Susan may need to ride away and fix her hair. Lucy, what are you doing?
Looking for Mr. Melancar from Hollywood.
Oh, Lucy, that's so unprofessional. Come on now, we need to get serious. Break a leg, kid.
Oh, yeah? Well, Lou and I.
Well, this is it, babe. Showtime. How do I look?
Look fine, Frank.
Nothing's gonna be the same after tonight.
That's right, Frank. Things will be different. Say, I'm just ready to cue your ride up. Are you ready?
Yep, let's roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, our studio audience, welcome your host for tonight's broadcast, Mr. Frank Morris.
Good evening, ladies, and whatever you brought with you. Good evening, folks. I am Frank Morris, your host for tonight's show, and I'll be playing the narrator and Dr. Doctor. It's a pleasure to have you all here, and I also wrote and directed this episode of Night Nurses. Okay, let's get started. Mr. Lightman, could you please bring up the house lights? Oh, what a great-looking crowd we have here tonight. How many are from out of town? Well, you know, New York is a great big town, and it's such a small world. How about I answer some questions from the cards that you guys filled out while you're waiting in line tonight? This one wants to know how long Night Nurses has been on the air. Well, the show is starting its 9th year, and it sure seems like it. And this one asked, who was the original sponsor? Well, I'm proud to say that Night Nurses has always been brought to you by Ma's Soap. The soap that Ma loves. Let's see. Oh, here's one about me. Have I ever done any movies or television? Well, gosh, no, I haven't. But I sure would like to. Okay, enough. We hope that the time spent here, well, you'll be able to take home many memories with you. I see the group over here came on the tour. Did you enjoy your lunch in the commissary? The chicken on toast is my favorite. I can tell you're going to be a great crowd. We have a great show for you tonight. But just for all of you out-of-towners and you New Yorkers who've never been to a live radio show before, there's just a couple of things that I need to go over with you first. First of all, radio is live. It's not like the movies. If anything happens, we just keep right on going. Second, you see this on the air sign here? When that light comes on, Night Nurses is broadcast all over the country. If I don't kill the sound effects page first. So remember, folks, watch the light and give us your heartiest applause. And just to help you out, we'll flash the applause sign too. Say, I got a great idea. Let's go ahead and practice one, shall we? Jan? Okay, you're a little slow on that one, so let's pay attention now. Ready, Jan? Very good, very good. Well, it's almost time to start the show. I want everyone to have a good time. Oh, I almost forgot. We have a special treat for you tonight. Jan Meyer, one of the talented cast here on Night Nurses. You probably heard her on the Croft Radio Concert Show. And, of course, she's a talented actress right here that you've probably all grown to love. Please help me welcome Miss Jan Meyer.
Thank you. I'd like to do my rendition of Won't You Come Home, Bill Bailey.
get right to the introductions. Tonight, it's her first role. I would like to introduce Miss Lucy Gousset. Lucy? And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the star of recording and radio, the star of Night Nurses, Miss Cynthia D. Mayo.
It's always a pleasure to do a fun show like Night Nurses, but the greatest pleasure of all is meeting all the little people. Faithfully, week after week after week. It's an honor to play such a big part in your life. And I do so love your cards and letters you write saying how much you enjoy the show. Oh yes, and a special thank you to my fan club who came by bus all the way from Virgil, South Dakota. You're all such a big part of the success of Night Nurses, and it's an honor to come into your hearts and homes to entertain you. And finally, I'd like to thank my mom. Not my mom, but Ma's. Thank you all so very much.
Thank you, Mr. Mayo. You're as humble as you are talented.
Thank you all again very much. I can see by the clock on the wall that it's almost that time. If that new girl screws this up, I'll kill you for us. Thank you all again. My very much. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you, my precious, my grand. Thank you.
Yes. Well, it's showtime, ladies and gentlemen. You're a great audience, so sit back and have a good time. Remember to watch the On the Air sign.
I am so excited, Frankie. I've never done anything like this before.
And 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls across the airwaves of America, Ma's Soap, the soap that Ma loves, is proud to present another heart-rendering episode of Night Nurses, starring Cynthia D. Mayo. America's most beloved radio actress as Nurse Head, America's favorite head nurse. This is Frank Morris welcoming you to Ma Soap Radio Theater, produced and transcribed live from New York, with Fran Hendricks on organ, compliments of Michael English. And now, another chapter from the notable melodrama, taken from the pages of true-to-life stories of the inner sanctums of a large metropolitan hospital. In our last episode, patient Betty Bailey lay in a coma. A coma that Nurse Head, the head nurse, discovered she has been in for 20 years. Meanwhile, Doctor, who has amnesia for 20 years, is rushing to the hospital on an emergency call. And now, tonight's episode of Night Nurses. A dark and stormy night. Faint strands of Won't You Come Home, Bill Bailey are heard on the hospital radio. Won't you come home, Bill, baby? Nurse Mary, who's working Margaret doesn't like that song, so she turns off the radio. It's early morning. At the hospital of our blessed saint of the poor, little, lost, virgin, martyred orphans. She awaits the arrival of Nurse Head, the head nurse.
Gosh, it's kind of spooky being alone this early in the morning. I wonder where everyone is. Ah! Oh, Nurse Head, you startled me.
Rest easy, my child. It's only me, Nurse Head Nurse. With a hospital short of qualified staff, I find I'm busier than ever. We almost work night and day to bring comfort to each and every one of our patients, besides my personal efforts to update the PPP.
Excuse me for asking, but what's the PPP?
Your excuse. PPP stands for Patient Personal Profile. You see, Mary, it's not enough to cure their illness. We must know their background to truly care for the person.
That's so beautiful. Gee, that's why I love working here at the hospital with you. So I guess it's just you and me to tend to all these poor souls.
Oh, heavens no. We're never alone.
You mean the man upstairs?
No. I mean Doctor. He's rushing to the hospital right now.
What a kind and devoted doctor is. He must have a very understanding wife and family.
Don't ever mention wife and family to Doctor.
Why?
20 years ago, while rushing to the hospital on a dark and stormy night, very much like tonight, he was involved in a terrible automobile accident and lost all memory of his past life. All that remained was his medical bag and a blood-stained photograph of a woman holding a small girl in her arms.
His wife and daughter?
We don't know. No one knows.
That's so sad. Almost as sad as my life being raised in an orphanage. It was a dark and stormy night. Oh, it's you, Doctor. You startled me.
Whoa there, Mary. You'll wake up the whole hospital. Sorry I'm late, but it's such a dark and stormy night. And I find there aren't enough hours in the day to do his work.
God's work?
No, Mr. Goldberg, the hospital administrator. Did you hear anything, Nurse Mary? Like a moan?
Oh, when you say doctor. Oh. Oh, there, I hear it now. What was that?
Yes, indeed. What was It's coming from room 222. What's that patient's PPP? Here it is. Why, that's patient Betty Bailey. She's been in a coma for 20 years. No one ever comes to visit her before here. We're the only family she has.
Quick, let's rush to her side. She's trying to talk.
What is she trying to say?
What is the poor woman trying to say?
Yes, what is patient Betty Bailey trying so hard to say after all those years in a coma? But, just as important, let's find out what that famous radio star and personality, Cynthia DiMeo, has to say about Ma Soap. So let's take a break and lend an ear to our sponsor. Say, Miss DiMeo, things sure are getting exciting at the hospital.
Yes, indeed, Frank.
Miss DeMayo, you certainly have lovely skin.
Why, thank you. I owe it all to my soap.
Why, Miss DeMayo, you mean a big star like you uses my soap?
Oh, yes. I tried more expensive brands, but nothing is as sensitive as good old my soap. It's out of this world.
Funny you should say out of this world, because you're almost out of this world at Point Barrow, Alaska, the northernmost village under the American flag. We received a letter from 3 Eskimo seal hunters' housewives testifying to the sensitivity of Ma's soap.
Oh, really, Frank? Eskimo wives?
She's not the animal.
And coming closer to home, America's housewives love the sensitive nature of Ma's soap too.
It's twice as sensitive.
Your druggist is getting a new supply every week. So whether you're an Eskimo, a housewife, a Ma,
Or a star.
you'll love Ma's soap. The soap that Ma loves. My soap for every little wrinkle. My soap for every bit of grime. My soap, your skin will really tingle. So treat your body to a real good time. And now we rejoin Dr. Mary and Nurse Head at the bedside of patient Betty Bailey.
Okay. Oh, doctor, she's coming out of her coma. She's trying to speak.
What a miracle. She's been in that coma for 20 years.
20 years? What else can you tell us about this poor woman?
According to her PPP, it was a dark and stormy night 20 years ago that her husband went home to buy a bar of Ma soap.
Ma's soap, that soap we use here at the hospital, it's so sensitive.
Yes, it is, Mary. But on that dark and stormy night, her husband never returned to leave her a woman all alone in the world to raise a small daughter.
How awful.
The pain and trauma surrounding the mysterious disappearance of her husband, coupled with the strain of raising her small arms alone, drove her into a state of shock, which resulted in this coma from which she has never recovered.
Until now.
How similar to the tragedies in our life. I remember a dark and stormy night. Being taken to the orphanage.
How strange, for it's been 20 years since I lost all memory of the last 20 years.
Oh.
She's coming out of her coma.
She's going to talk.
Listen.
Oh.
Yes, it's obvious that she's out of the coma. Before she was in the coma, but now she is positively out of the coma. At last, she will speak her first words.
Where am I?
Yeah, where am I?
You're in the hospital. You're out of your coma. You have no minds.
I remember. It was a dark
And stormy night.
Doctor, what's happening here?
I see that the patient is suffering from a double tachycomatitis. It's not serious. Actually, it's quite common.
Yes, double tachycomatitis or whatever you said, doctor. I'm sure it will stop now. Right? You see.
I remember my husband went out to the store.
And he never came back.
problems taken care of.
Yes, well done, doctor. You all were saying patient Bailey about your husband going to the store and not returning?
Yes, my husband never returned until now. He's standing right here with me now. That's my husband there, Bill Bailey.
But that's Doctor.
I don't care what you call him. That's my dear husband, Bill. Bill, darling, don't you remember?
No. Yes. Yes, it's all coming back in now. Betty, my wife, my dearest.
Bill, darling.
My past is flooding back to me now. I remember my little girl, our little girl. Her name was Mary. Yes, Mary. Whatever happened to our lovely, sweet daughter, Mary?
I don't know, Bill. My last image of little Mary was in her pigtails, playing with her fluffy Poochie.
Yes, I remember.
Poochie.
I had a puppy named Poochie. She was my only friend at the orphanage.
Orphanage? Mary?
Daddy?
Mary?
Mommy?
Is Nurse Mary the long-lost daughter of Bill and Betty Bailey? Is patient Betty Bailey going to find true happiness out of her coma? Or will she live to regret recovering after all these years? And finally, whatever became of Mary's little puppy?
Poochie.
The answers to these questions and more in the next heart-rendering episode of Night Nurses. This has been Frank Morris for Jan Meyer and Lucy Gousset, and of course Cynthia D. Mayo, wishing you. This program was produced and transcribed in New York by Frank Morris. Miss DeMayo appeared by arrangement with Liberty Records, producers of that bongo beat. Available at your local record store. And remember, ladies, when you're out shopping, stop and buy several bars of Ma's soap. The soap that Ma loves. I'd like to thank everybody for coming tonight. Please be sure to check your ticket stubs in the coat check. Make sure that you were a lucky winner of a free bar of Ma's soap. Remember, everybody, on your drive home tonight, please be careful. There's a lot of kids out there. Most of them mine. Anyway, it was nice having you here. Thank you for coming. Have a safe night. Thought that went rather well.
I'm going to kill you, Morris. I told you not to hire that idiot girl. Oh, I'll take care of you later after I meet with Mr. Melancholy.
wasn't my idea. It was Cynthia's. She made me do it.
It doesn't matter anymore. Melancar doesn't want Cynthia.
What?
Hollywood doesn't want Cynthia. They said that Miss Cynthia D. DeMail was too big for television. They love night nurses, but they feel she's better off if she's heard and not seen. Good heavens, Lucy, what happened to you? Frank, how could you?
I had nothing to do with that. Tell her, Lucy.
What?
I think she said the three little pigs.
Three little pigs?
Yeah, from Maura, Olive, and Cynthia. They were pretty upset with you after the show.
Frank, the show's been over for a half an hour. Why haven't you helped her?
Well, I was gonna.
You're the cause of this, you glamour goose. Number one, you've ruined the show. Number two, you've ruined Cynthia's career. And most of all, you've ruined my 10% of her own career. Oh, shut up!
All right, calm down, Olive. Maura, give her a donut.
Well, yeah, well, listen to this, Mr. Big Shot. You can unpack your bags for Hollywood, too.
What do you mean? Hollywood doesn't want Cynthia over there because she's too fat. That has nothing to do with me.
Oh, no? Well, I just came from talking with Mr. Melancar. It gives me great pleasure to inform you that you'll have plenty of time to work on your mouth, because they could care less about you. They're only interested in one member of this cast.
Jan, hey,
Wrong, Frank. They only want the bleached goose.
What? This is the first role she's ever had. She's inexperienced. She has no talent.
You're a boy. She looks the part, and out there in TV land, that's all that matters.
Oh, I am so excited. I'm going to go talk to Mr. Melancar right away.
Lucy, wait. But what about me?
Melancar! I should be the one talking with Melancar! Me! Cynthia!
Well, you're not.
Cynthia, sweetie darling, pull yourself together. I've got big plans for you.
I hope not too big.
Things are a little slow right now, but they'll start picking up. You'll see. Trust me.
Talk about this over cheesecake.
Cheesecake! My career's in jeopardy and all you can think about is cheesecake! What kind of cheesecake?
The ones with the strawberries.
Yeah, and the chocolate chips.
And amaretto and ham cracker crust. Yes! Yes! Quick! To the
Those three think of nothing but food.
Well, we all have our vices, Frank.
Can you believe those jerks from Hollywood want Lucy and not me? She has no talent. She's inexperienced.
That didn't stop you from hiring her.
Geez, Jan, this was my chance for the big time.
It was my chance too, Frank. Did you ever think about that?
Yeah, sure, that's what I meant. Our chance. Now all I got left is the rest of this season of Night Nurses and you.
No, Frank.
runs all the way to the switch, and then...
That's not what I mean.
What then?
There's no more you and me.
If it's about cutting your song, I told you, Cynthia made me do it.
Stop it, Frank! For once in your life, I want you to just listen to me, and you don't need a drink to hear what I have to say. Things between you and I haven't been the same for a long time. At first, things were great. I think we cared about each other. I know I cared about you. You could always make me smile and feel good. But I can't trust you anymore.
What do you mean you can't trust me?
How about the booze in the file cabinet? Panties in the drawer? Your audition, the girls like Lizzie, recall that. Frank, I want you to know that I don't think you owe me anything. I've always known the truth about you. Us. And I choose to love you, and that's my decision. It didn't matter to me that you couldn't love me back. It's all I needed. I'm not in the business of changing men, and I hate women that are naive enough to think that they can. But what does matter to me is that you treat me with such little respect. For one simple reason. I deserve it from you, Frank. How could you bring those girls into my workplace? This is my home. My life. My craft, Frank. I don't appreciate those girls being thrown in my face, and I don't appreciate having to work twice as hard to cover for them. Don't get me wrong. I wish Lucy the best, God bless her. Yeah, I wouldn't have minded if the network would have taken an interest in me. But I'm not going to let that stop me. I care too much about my career and what I want to accomplish to let you or anyone else destroy it. Frank, I wanted you to be a part of it. I'm going to go to Hollywood. But you can't be serious about us, the business, or anything. You think everything will be all right because you want it to be. But that's not how it works. It takes talent and dedication, sacrifice and hard work. I have that, and for a long time I pretended you did too. But you don't. Frank, you have talent, and Lord knows you have charm. But that's where it ends. I don't want to pretend anymore.
Just a minute. I'm serious about the business. Darn serious. And us.
Frank, the only darn thing you're serious about is your next drink, your next audition girl, and the next sucker like me you can find to do your work for you.
That about sums it up.
I'm sorry, Frank. I'm truly sorry about all this. All I want to say is I'm leaving. The show. New York. You. I'm resigning. Effective immediately. It's time I did what I want to do with my career. To go to Hollywood and work on my career. It's what I wanted to do for some time now. I'm sure I have a show where I'm melon car. It's a little scary, but it's what I have to do.
Well, it sounds like you've made up your mind.
I have. So, aren't you going to wish me luck?
Sure, kid. Break a leg.
Oh, yeah? Well, Liz and I. Bye, Frank.
Oh, Frank,
I knew it. They want me on the show.
Well, not exactly.
Head writer.
Well, no.
Director?
No.
What then?
Mr. Melancar loved the way you did the audience warm-up. You're going to be in charge of the audience applause signs, Frankie. Isn't that wonderful? What's wrong?
Lucille? Have you ever had one of those nights? Well, I have, and I've had some revelations tonight. It's time that I start to get serious about my craft. No more messing around. Oh, sure, I have talent, and I have charm, but that's not enough. No more getting comfortable with myself, with night nurses. No more just thinking about my next drink, my next audition, my next sponsor. Nope. I'm gonna do what I should have done all along. I'm gonna stick it out here with my novel. Sure, I may not have a big Hollywood producer like Melancar in my corner, but don't hate me, Lucy. You could always make me feel good. And, well, feel good. But a man's got to do what a man's got to do. Do you understand?
No. Listen, Frankie, I gotta go. Mr. Melancar's waiting for me in the limo. I gotta call my mom and the food-o-matic. Well, Frankie, I gotta go. Bye.
Food-o-matic? It was a dark and stormy night. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Hello, Frank Morris, State Board A casting. Who? Candy. Of course I remember you. Sure, the part's still open. As a matter of fact, I was just going to call you back for a callback. Can I be frank with you? You know, Candy's my personal favorite name in the whole wide world. We should get together for a drink. Same place, same time? Great.